Okay, good morning all. We will start our session. Uh, Basically, this particular, okay, we have unit number 6, dimensional and model analysis in the fluid mechanics for the second year, second semester. So up till now, within the first 5 units, we might have gone through the different analytical part, different derivations, and some formulas. Okay, so there are some okay, many formulas are there basically with respect to the velocity, area, discharge, uh, then viscosity, different properties of the fluid. So we have gone to the different formulas. Okay, so that comes under the dimensional analysis. So there are some dimensions of this particular formulas. So that's come under the dimensional analysis. And about the model analysis, okay, it is a one type of prototype. Model is a one type of prototype. Supposed to be if we want to construct any dam on site. Okay, and if we want to show that particular dam with in a small area as a prototype, then we have to go for the model analysis. And before going for the model analysis, we should require the dimensional. So dimensional analysis is supposed to be velocity is there. Okay, so dimension of the velocity is meter per second. Okay, likewise, how these velocities dimensions come across during all these 5 units that we are going to see in this particular dimensional and model analysis unit. It is very easy and simple. Okay, if you okay, just we have to go with the some uh, formula. Okay, analytical part. Okay, if you see the second slide. So this slide is for fundamental dimensions. Okay. So there are three fundamental dimensions in all the analysis part. That is length L. Okay. I will show you another. Okay, you can see over here. So there are three physical quantities, or we can say it is a fundamental dimensions. That is length L. Second one is the mass M, and third one is the time T. So each and every expression we can express in this particular three fundamental dimensions, that is length L, mass M, and time T. Okay, so for example, okay, you can see over, for example, velocity is denoted by the distance per unit time. So we know the velocity is distance travel per unit time. So distance, okay, how can we able to record this distance within this particular three fundamental dimensions? L is the length, M is the mass, time is the T. So distance come across this particular length. So L per unit time divided by time. So again, we can take this T. So L divided by T, this will be the fundamental expression of the velocity. Okay, so meter per second, it is the unit, and the fundamental dimensions for this velocity is L divided by T. Again, again you can take another example. Supposed to be density is there, so we can express the density as, okay, mass per unit volume. Okay, mass per unit volume. So mass is expressed as an M. Mass is, as it is a fundamental dimension, and L is the, okay, mass per unit volume. Now, then volume, how can we able to express volume? Meter by meter by meter. So length, width into height. So we will get the volume. So it is the length basically. So M divided by L cube is the fundamental dimensions of the density. Likewise, you can see in this particular slide, there are different dimensions. Okay, and from this different symbols are there, or different quantity physical quantities are there. Again, these physical quantities are derived into the fundamental dimensions, geometric, kinematic quantities, dynamic quantities, and all these quantities that you have already learned in the first 5 units. Okay, हे तुम्ही सगळं आधी बघितलेलं आहे. एरिया, व्हॉल्यूम, वेलोसिटी, अँग्युलर वेलोसिटी, acceleration, discharge, hey, all these things, force, weight, density, all these units, all these quantities, you have already gone through that. Okay, what we want to derive from this, that is fundamental dimensions. Okay, fundamental fundamental dimensions of this particular quantity. Before knowing the fundamental dimension, you should know the symbol and units of this particular quantity. Okay, so one by one I will go through that. Okay, and then you can able to understand. So there are three fundamental dimensions, only three. Yeah, okay, that is length, mass, and third one is the time. So there are three fundamental dimensions. One is the L, length. So there is a no unit L. Okay, so you can express this length in meter also, length. So L, mass M, and time T. Now geometric, there are two quantities. One is area, which is having a symbol of A, and unit is meter square. So the fundamental dimension is L raised to 2. L raised to here L2 झाले, it is raised to 1. Okay. Volume V, which will be in the meter cube. So L by L by L. So L raised to 3. Okay, now if we go through the kinematic quantities, velocity is there, which is denoted by V. Okay, so velocity V, meter per second should be there, meter per second. Okay, velocity V should be in meter per second. Okay, velocity. Now you can see velocity V is in meter per second. So meter is L per second. L divided by T. You can write as an L T minus 1. Minus 1 indicates L divided by T. Now angular velocity is there, which is denoted by omega, and unit of this angular velocity is radian per second. But as such, for the radian, there is no fundamental dimension. So radian is 1 per second. Second is comes under the time, so it is t minus 1. So angular velocity is t minus 1. Acceleration A, you know the acceleration, unit of acceleration, that is meter per second square. So meter comes under the length L, per second square, that is t minus 2. Okay, likewise supposed to be, if I take some quantities from this dynamic quantities, force is F. Okay, F, which is in Newton, which is in the Newton. Now you have to split up that particular Newton. Okay, so mass into acceleration. Okay, I will just explain these dynamic quantities in other PDF also. So within the book also you have this, but only the unit is not given in the book. Okay, now discharge is there, kind of. Okay, angular acceleration radian per second square. So radian is 1 per second square, t square. So it is t minus 2. Discharge. Okay, we know the discharge, that is area into velocity. Area is L square. Velocity is meter per second. Again L divided by t. So it is L cube t minus 1. Okay. So for the kinematic viscosity, again kinematic viscosity is, okay, mu, that is dynamic viscosity divided by density. Okay, where mu is given by tau equals to mu. हे expression तुम्हाला माहिती आहे. Shear stress is equals to dynamic viscosity into du by dy. So mu is equals to tau divided by du by dy, but tau is the shear stress, which is equals to force divided by area. Du is the, okay, du is the, okay, velocity, that is L meter per second again. Okay, change in velocity per unit distance. Okay, so velocity is L by t per unit distance multiplied by the 1 by L. Okay, so L will get cancelled. It is 1 by t at the denominator, but force upon area, if you see the force upon area, now we know the force is equals to mass into acceleration. Mass is m, acceleration is L divided by t square. Okay, So 1t will get cancelled. So at the last, ml, okay, it, ml l square t square, okay, ml l square t square into 1 by t. So t 1t will get cancelled, l 1l will get cancelled, m divided by l by t. So it is m l minus 1 t minus 1. So likewise, by splitting the units of the fundamental quantities, quantities or the expressions, we can able to find out the fundamental dimension of each and every unit. Okay, again, force is there. Force is equals to mass into acceleration. So mass is of m, acceleration is meter per second square. So meter is length per second square, that is t square divided by t square. So which is equals to m l t minus 2. Okay, specific weight is there. Weight per unit volume. Weight is again unit of force. Volume is in L cube. Force so तुम्हें आता काट लेते m l t minus 2 divided by L cube. So it is m l minus 2. Okay, t minus 2 should be there. It took like t minus 2 is there. Okay. Likewise, if you go through the, okay, you should know all these fundamental dimensions of this particular quantities for solving numerical. Every time when you are solving the numerical, you should not go with the splitting the units and then you are going to find out the fundamental dimensions. You should basically you should require the units. Units तर तुम्हाला माहितीच पाहिजे. If you don't know the units, you cannot able to find out the dimensions. Okay, so likewise surface tension, which is denoted as sigma. Okay, you should know the unit of surface tension, that is Newton per meter. If you know the unit, okay, unit of this surface tension Newton per meter, then you can able to find out the fundamental dimension, that is m t minus 2. Okay, so likewise for all physical quantities, you can able to find out the fundamental dimensions, and this is the basic steps. Okay, you should able to find out the fundamental dimensions, and only one thing is required to find out the fundamental dimensions is units. Okay, if you don't know the units, you cannot able to find out the fundamental dimension. जर मला माहितीच नाहीये velocity ला मीटर पर सेकंड म्हणतात, then I cannot able to find out the fundamental dimension of the velocity. So you should know the units of the this particular physical quantities. So that is the first thing. So once we able to find out these fundamental dimensions, then there is a one more point, that is a dimensional homogeneity. Dimensional homogeneity म्हणजे काय? LHS is equals to RHS. Dimensions in the left hand side is equals to dimension in the right hand side. Okay, earlier in the case of fourth and fifth chapter, you might have gone through this particular one equation. That is, velocity is equals to velocity of liquid flowing through the closed pipe is equals to under root of 2gh. हे तुम्हाला झालेलं आहे, बऱ्याच वेळेला झालेलं आहे. So now we have to verify the dimensional homogeneity of this particular equation. Okay, verify okay, we have to verify the dimensional homogeneity of this particular equation. So verification of dimensional homogeneity means what? The dimensions in the left hand side, that should be equals to dimensions in the right hand side. Now the equation is velocity is equals to under root of 2gh. Okay, that is the basic equation that we already know. Now the dimensions of LHS, that is velocity is equals to meter per second, that is L divided by T, which is equals to L T minus 1. So that is the dimensions in the, don't on your audio. Okay, so dimensions in the left hand side, which is equals to velocity. So L by T, L divided by T, so which is equals to L T minus 1. Okay, now we have to go for the right hand side, which is equals to under root of 2gh. वन थिंग इज की तुम्हाला जर काही शंका असेल, काही प्रॉब्लेम असेल, मध्येच काय एखादी गोष्ट समजलं नसेल, एखादी गोष्ट रिपीट करायची असेल, यू कॅन पुट ऑन वन मेसेज इन द चॅट बॉक्स. डोंट ऑन युअर व्हॉइस बेसिकली, डिस्टर्ब होतं. So dimensions of right hand side is under root of 2gh. Okay, 2 is the numerical value, g is the acceleration due to gravity, that is meter per second square. So meter comes under the length L, per second square which comes under the time, second square comes under the time, so it is t square, into it is a head or height, which will be the, we can measure in the meter, so it is in the length, so which is L square by t square. So it is square. So if we want to remove this under root, so it is L by T, which is equals to L T minus 1. So dimensions of LHS is equals to L T minus 1. Dimensions of RHS is equal to L T minus 1. So once we know कि dimensions of LHS is equals to dimensions of RHS, we can say equation V is equals to under root of 2GH is dimensionally homogeneous. If it is not, then equation is not dimensionally homogeneous. Okay, and to verify the dimensional homogeneity, you should go for the fundamental dimension, that is LMT. So for each and every expression, each and every formula, you can able to verify the dimensional homogeneity of this particular equation. Okay, so this is the basic small part of dimensional homogeneity. Now, we are moving towards the main part, that is dimensional analysis. Okay, so dimensional analysis means what? जरा हा फॉर्म्युला असेल v is equals to under root of 2gh. हा कसा आला? Okay, so v is equals to under root of 2gh जर यायचं असेल, then we have to go for the dimensional analysis. Dimensional analysis means what? आपल्याला एखादं काहीतरी रिसर्च करायचं आहे आणि रिसर्च वरून एखादा फॉर्म्युला डेव्हलप करायचा. Okay, to develop that particular formula, we have to go for the dimensional analysis. एवढं अवघड नाहीये हे dimensional analysis. You can see, we can easily develop one formula, okay, or one relationship using this dimensional analysis. Again, there are two methods of dimensional analysis. One is the Rayleigh's method and second one is the Buckingham-Pi theorem. Within this particular lecture, we will see the Rayleigh's method, and next lecture we will go with the Buckingham-Pi theorem. Okay, so now Rayleigh's method. Okay, so there are some points that we have to see about the Rayleigh's method. So first point, okay, char's point is, if you are able to understand these particular 4 points, you can able to solve the numericals. On both these Rayleigh's method and Buckingham-Pi theorem, there are numericals. Okay, and before numericals, you should understand these particular theorems or methods. So first point in the Rayleigh's method is, okay, Rayleigh's method is used for only 3 or 4 variables only. 3 or 4 variables. 4 पेक्षा जर जास्त variable असेल, okay, if there is a variable which is greater than 3 or more, then we have to go for the Buckingham-Pi theorem. Okay, so what is the basic difference between the Rayleigh's method and Buckingham-Pi theorem is, if there are 3 or 4 variables, then and then only we can use, okay, minimum 3 or 4 or less than 3 or 4, we can say. Okay, if these are the variables, then we can go for the Rayleigh's method. If variables are more than 4, then we have to go for the Buckingham-Pi theorem. So let x is a function of x1, x2, x3. Now x, again there are two variables, dependent variable and independent variables. Dependent variables म्हणजे काय? Dependent, x is a depending upon x1, x2, x3. Okay, now you can see v is equals to under root of 2gh. Means what? V is a depending upon gravitational acceleration g and head h. So v is called as an dependent variable. कशावरती depend आहे? That is depend on the g and h. And g and h is called as an independent variable. These are the separate variables. Okay. So there are two types of variables. One is a dependent variable and second one is the independent variable. V is called as a dependent variable, dependent on what? G and H. And G and H is called as an independent variable. So let X is equals to, X is a function of X1, X2, X3. Okay. So there are four variables now. Okay, dependent and independent. Total variables are four, which are the X, X1, X2, and X3. Okay, total four. One dependent variable and three independent variables. So total count of variables are four. So you can write, or this can be written as X is equals to K x1 raised to a, x2 raised to b, and x3 raised to c, where k is the constant. आता constant म्हणजे काय असतं? Now this 2 आहे, हा 2 काय आहे? Constant आहे. Okay, and these constants can be found from the experiments. जसं की बर्नौलीज एक्सपेरिमेंट मध्ये किंवा व्हेंचुरीमीटर मध्ये कोइफिशियंट्स असतात. मेजर लॉस मायनर लॉसेस मध्ये कोइफिशियंट आहे. These coefficients are called as constants, and we can able to find out these coefficients or constant from experimental investigations. We cannot able to find out this constant from the dimensional analysis. Okay, so supposed to be k is called as an constant, and ha kuthun yenar hai? These are from the experimental investigation. We are not able to find out this k from the dimensional analysis. These A, B, C are arbitrary powers. Arbitrary powers म्हणजे काय? Okay. Supposed to be Bernoulli's equation is v square by 2g. So v raised to 2, v square. So 2 is the arbitrary power of this particular velocity v. Okay. Likewise, there are some. Okay. If I go through the this particular slide. Okay. I will show you at the later. Okay, so these are arbitrary powers means what? V square by 2g. So v raised to 2, that 2 is called as an arbitrary power of this particular function or variable. Okay, so first release method can be used for 3 or 4 variables. So we can say let x is equals to function of x1, x2, x3, where x is the dependent variable and x1, x2, x3 is an independent variable. Okay, हे कसं आलं? X is equals to f of x1, x2, x3. You can see likewise v is the x, which is equals to x1 is the g and x2 is the h. Okay, likewise. Then this can be written as x is equals to k, x1 raised to a, x2 raised to b, x3 raised to c, where k is the constant and which can be defined or derived from the experiments. A, B, C, these are the arbitrary powers. Okay, there are some arbitrary powers in each and every expression. The values of A, B, C are obtained by comparing the powers of fundamental dimensions on both sides. What is that particular line that we will see in the basically numerical? So you can see the problem number 12.2. I will read the problem. The time period t, you can see the time period t, small t is the time, of a pendulum depends upon the length L of the pendulum and acceleration due to gravity g. Derive an expression for the time period. Okay, so independent variable is one, that is time period t, which depends upon two independent variables, that is length L and acceleration due to gravity g. Okay, so we have total 3 variables. Now, as per our step, okay, we can write like this. So time t is equals to k, that is constant, and two variables, that is L raised to a and g raised to p. जसं आपण इकडे बघितलं x is equals to k, x1 raised to a, x2 raised to b. आता किती आहे? ह्याच्यामध्ये दोनच दोनच independent variables आहेत. One is x1, second one is the x2. So L and G, these are the two independent variables. Time T is dependent variables. We have to go for the just giving A and B. These are, A is arbitrary power of L and B is the arbitrary power of G. Then what Rayleigh's theory says, we have to equate the dimensions on left hand side and right hand side. So equating the powers of M, L and T on both the sides. The M, L, T, these are the fundamental dimensions we have to equate on both the sides. So power of T, पॉवर म्हणजे काय असणार आहे, पॉवर म्हणजे हा ए बी हा पॉवर आहे. इफ देर इज अ टी आणि इथं काय नाहीये तर ती टी चं पॉवर काय असणार आहे, इट इज 1. इफ इट इज टी स्क्वेअर देन पॉवर ऑफ टी विल बी 2. इफ इट इज टी क्यूब देन पॉवर ऑफ टी विल बी 3. Likewise, now it is t only, it is not t square or t cube, only t is there. So power of time t is 1 on the left hand side. On okay, before that we have to go for the fundamental dimensions of L and G. So substituting the fundamental dimension on both the sides, so it is t raised to 1. Now we can understand t raised to 1, which is equals to constant k. L is again fundamental dimension, L raised to a. The fundamental dimensions of G is L t minus 2 raised to b. Okay. So time t is t raised to 1, which is equals to constant k into L raised to a. Okay, L is the length and G is L t minus 2 raised to b. Now equating the powers of M, L and T on both the sides. Okay, if we equate the power of T, so it is 1, t raised to 1, it is 1, which is equals to, on right hand side there is a t over here, so it is minus 2b. So minus 2b. T minus 2 ahead, so it is minus 2b. So b is equals to minus 1 by 2. Now we have to equate the power of L both on both the sides. Okay, आता इकडे L नाहीये, only T is there. So power of L is 0, so 0. Now on this side L raised to a, so it is plus a plus a. Now it is L raised to, again it is plus 1 is there, so plus b. So it is a plus b. Okay, there are two times L is there. First L is having power of a and second L is having power of plus b. So plus a plus b, so it is a plus b. We know the power of b, or value of b is equals to minus 1 by 2. So a is minus of b, which is equals to minus of minus 1 by 2, which is equals to plus 1 by 2. Once we get the values of a and b, we have to put down a is equals to plus 1 by 2, b is equals to minus 1 by 2. So substituting in this particular equation, we get in this particular equation, so t is equals to k into L raised to a ची value काय आहे 1 by 2 into g raised to b ची value काय आहे minus 1 by 2. So it is minus plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. We can put down this particular in the under root. So it is minus 1 by 2, so that we can send g in the denominator. So it is L divided by g and k is the constant. So expression for time t is equals to k into under root of L divided by g. The value of k is a determiner from the experiments, which is given as 2 pi. Okay. जर कॉन्स्टंटची व्हॅल्यू त्यांनी न्यूमरिकल मध्ये दिली तर आहे तसं घ्या. इफ इट इज नॉट गिवन इन द न्यूमरिकल, जस्ट पुट डाउन k as it is in the numerical. Okay, so they have given the value of k which is equals to 2 pi. So t is equals to 2 pi under root of L divided by g. So that is the expression for the time t of the pendulum, again which depends upon L divided by g. Okay. Likewise, now there are three variables. Okay, now there are four variables are also there. So likewise you can solve. So just go through this particular 12.3. Okay, find an expression for the drag force on smooth sphere of a diameter d moving with the uniform velocity v in the fluid density rho and the dynamic viscosity of mu. Okay, so there are total one, two, three, four. Okay, find the expression for the drag force F. Okay, F is in a dependent variable and which is depending upon the diameter, velocity, density, and mu is the dynamic viscosity. So you should know the dimensions of this diameter, velocity, density, and mu. So force dimensions काय असणार आहे m l t minus 2. K is the constant. Diameter in the fundamental dimension of diameter is L raised to power A. Fundamental dimension of V velocity is L t minus 1 raised to B. Density is M L minus 3 raised to C. And viscosity, dynamic viscosity is M L minus 1 T minus 1 raised to D. Okay. So equating the powers of M L T on the both sides. Okay. So M is 1 which is equals to C plus D. L चे तुम्हाला एक equation मिळेल power T चे मिळेल. So there are four unknowns, but equations are three. Hence, it is not possible to find the values of A, B, C, D. Okay, so we have to go for Buckingham Pi theorem in this particular case. Okay. Now again one more numerical is there. Find the expression for the power P developed by the pump when P depends upon head H, discharge Q, and specific weight W. Now there are four variables, so we can go with the release method. So again the same. सो पॉवर पी आता हे पॉवर पी चं तुम्हाला माहिती पाहिजे पॉवर पी चं काय आहे तर तुम्हाला हे मी हे शेअर करतो पॉवर पी इज इक्वल्स टू एम एल स्क्वेअर टी क्यूब सो एम टी minus cube yes sir so m l square t minus cube so once we get the fundamental dimensions equating the powers of m l t on both sides we can find out the value of a b and c is equals to 1 a is equals to 1 and b is equals to 1 so 1 1 1 so power p is equals to k h q w where k is the constant. So it is very simple to find out the expressions using the release method. Okay, so tomorrow we will have one lecture based on the Buckingham Pi theorem and next points. Okay, so I will suggest you to go through some numericals from the from this particular Bansal, okay, page number 558, so that you can able to understand what is the dimension analysis and what is the release method to find out the expression for the dimensions. कोणाला काय अडचण आहे का असेल तर विचारा or else we will stop. सगळेजण जागेवर just raise your hands. Raise your hands. Just everybody please raise your hands. just चालू करून गेले इकडे तिकडे. Everybody please raise your hands. बरेच लोक नाहीत त्याच्यावरती. चैतन्य लोखंडे आहे का अरमान तांबोळी शिवप्रसाद जस्ट रेज युअर हँड्स सगळ्यांनी करा बाकीचे करतच नाही कोणाला डाऊट असेल तर तुम्ही मेसेज बॉक्स मध्ये टाकू शकता सो दॅट की 50 34 40% रेजर आहे बाकीचे 16 जण नाही आहेत Okay, we will stop the Kunala ka muscle. Sorry, sir. So, the motion video. Okay, I will share my PPT. हे तर स्कॅन कॉपी आहे बन्सलचा. If you have Bansal book, then you can directly go with that. I have some. Okay, there are some units of the physical quantities I will share with you. And again, there are some 4 to 5 slides are there. I will share this slide with you also. Okay, I will put down this particular video lecture. I will give you the link, YouTube link to you. Any other? If it is not, then we will stop here. Okay, thank you.